birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake, I get birthday cake, birthdays are the best ever. Do you like birthdays?
Hello. Well, I'm on my way out to the trail manor. Watch out, kitty. Yeah, I know. This is Leo. I don't think you guys have seen him. Hey, Leo. Come on. Come on here in the sun where we can see you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Nino. Hi. Handsome man. Hi. Good boy. Hi, Leo. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm on my way out to the trail manor, and I'm having some not problems, but second thoughts on painting. Part of the inside is metal, and part of it is like a wallpaper-ish type thing. This door open. And I'm just not sure. Let me get in here. Okay, I'm not sure, first of all, if the paint will stick to this, because it's kind of a shelf paper type stuff, you know, and it's I'm just not sure if I paint that, if it'll stick to it. And I'm also not sure if like I said I think it was my last video, I bought wallpaper. Well, I'm not sure if the wallpaper paste is even going to stick to this wallpaper that's up here. Or if it'll even stick to this stuff, because it's kind of a metal. So I'm kind of in a quandary. I don't really know what to do. You know, is paint going to stick to this metal? And if I go ahead and paint it, am I going to regret it? Is it going to peel off? Even though I've used Kills, and even though I'm going to sand it, is anything going to stick to this metal? I see people in Trail Manor fans on Facebook, the group, that have painted, that have done all kinds of things, but I'm not getting any feedback yet. Of course, I just posted questions, so it takes them a while to answer. So what I thought I would do today is bring my balances out with the material that I'm going to use, and just see what it looks like with the, I think it looks yellow to me, but maybe I won't paint and I'll just leave the metal the way it is and try and figure out what to do with the wallpaper type stuff. I don't know, but the wallpaper that I did order, 3 rolls of it, of course some's for me and some's for my friend Linda. I don't know, I'm going to set you down on this side and turn a couple lights on if I can find them. And I can't. I don't know where lights are in this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna put these up and see how yellow the wall looks behind it. I need some light. Maybe let's go back here, because I've got lights right above. So yeah, these are the balances, and there are some yellowish kind of tones to it. Oh, there, I can put it down right there. Hang on, let me turn this light on. Okay. Anyway, there are some yellow tones in, I don't know. So it wouldn't look too bad. You can't really see the color, I don't think. Because it's pretty yellow. And I don't mean pretty as in, ooh, that's pretty. I mean, kind of yellow. Anyway, the reason I was going to paint to begin with over this yellow was because I didn't think it would look good. I'm not real fond of yellow, although I did make my one of my sewing rooms yellow. I just wasn't real thrilled with it. So there it is up there. Guys, comment below. Tell me what you think. I'm really struggling with this. Maybe I'll just yellow the metal. I'm scared to death paint over this. Anyway. And like I said, there is yellow in both of these. So maybe they'll just blend in. I was afraid before because I'm going to paint everything else white. I'm going to repaint, you know, all this stuff here. And I was afraid that the white would make it look dingy yellow like it sort of looks. But what I'm hoping is that the new valances and the new panels, because the curtain panels will be this color, I'm hoping that they'll make this yellow paint look a little better. I don't know. So I guess the thing to do is, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Anyway, as far as the cabinets go, they don't look that bad. So let me show you. I think a good scrubbing and they'll be all right. So I'm not going to mess with them. Just clean them, be done with it. So I'll get the new cushions on. I'll get the new curtains on. And this wallpaper, see, I just don't know. What happened here, according to the previous owner, the only owner, this scratching or peeling off of this stuff came from opening and closing the trail manor. I don't know if it got off center. I'm not quite sure what she meant, but it's not on any. It's not anywhere else. It's just on that wall. So I'm thinking maybe when they were closing it, it got off. I don't want to say off track, but yeah, I don't know. So hi, kitty. So I don't know if I've ever shown you guys the outside of this thing. I've kind of got sun in your face here. But there it is. I can't even see it. The sun's so bright. Thank goodness. We've had nothing but rain for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks, which has been good. California really needs it. Hi, kitty. Anyway, so yeah, there she is, and that's in the up position. When I start redoing the roof, as you can see, you know, I've got this tape stuff down because there's no sticky left on it at all. But when I start redoing the roof, I'll drop the top down and work on it so I don't have to climb up, because I am absolutely terrified of heights. I mean, I freak out. So I'll drop it down and work on it from the inside. Give it a good bath. Use some, what's that stuff called? Crud cutter. And then I want to use that wax. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't even have it in here. But here's the crud cutter. I'll use this to clean the outside, to clean the cabinets. Get everything on. Oh, I left that light on. So, yeah, when I get to doing the roof, I'll drop it down. I'll drop each side down one at a time and work on sealing up that seam that goes right down the center. Wanted to give it a couple of days of sunshine. It looks like I might have 2 or 3 days right now coming up. Give it a chance to dry real good. Anyway, alright, so that's pretty much the update for today. Today's Monday, March the 11th, I believe, my grandson's first birthday. So So happy birthday, Gus. And I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm not going to paint. I don't know. I'll figure out what I'm going to do, and if it's interesting, I'll bring you back. All right, bye guys. Okay, so I'm back, and I thought about it for a little bit, and I think what I'm going to do is, I already have paint, so I'm going to do a couple of little test spots to see if I have to see if it's going to stick, to see if it's going to even work. So I've got the paint, I'm opening it, and I'll bring you along for that. This is just sort of a gray color. I don't even know the name exactly. It's from Lowe's. Lapland Ice, I guess maybe is the name of it. Anyway, it is a Sherwin-Williams brand showcase stain blocking paint and primer. So that's what I'm using. And like I said, I'm just gonna do a little test spot. I'll just take some off the lid here. And it's just kind of a funky looking gray color, nothing fancy, because I wanted the colors to come from my accessories, not the paint. Yeah, I probably need to stir that more, but this will give me an idea whether or not it's going to stick. Not sure where to start. Well, because I wanted the paint, I wanted the gray paint to be, let's see, there. I wanted the gray paint to be sort of like just a trim color. But since my gray paint and my white paint are the same, I'm just gonna do a little patch here. See how it covers, how well it covers, if it covers this wallpaper that's on here. And I may not put wallpaper up if this covers pretty good. I may just paint this stuff the gray color if that sticks. Or I may just do it in white. I don't know. One of the two. That almost looks like a blue color. Kind of pretty. Almost like a seafoam blue. So let me see how that does. I'd like to put it somewhere where you guys can see it better, but the light is really, really bad in here. So, and if I put it on the yellow, then if I don't like it, how do I get it off? I don't know where. I guess I could do it. I don't know if there's, let me check in the bathroom. Could do it in the bathroom wall, just to check. Boy, it's dark. Gray might look good in here instead of this yellow. I wonder what takes paint off if I don't like it. Huh. Maybe since I'm so unsure, I won't do anything. Okay. So I'll just see, I'll see how that does on that wallpaper area. Kind of pretty. I'm starting to warm up to it. Anyway, so I'll see how that does in, ooh, I could do it behind where the, yeah, I'm going to paint behind where the cushions go on the dinette area. Maybe I'll do it right down here. Oh yeah, under here. Durr. Smart girl. Okay. Just to see, well, I need more paint on there. Hang on, let me set you down. Let me get more paint. Okay. I'll put you right there. I don't know if you can see or not. Okay, so down here, right here, this is the seat for the cushion for the kitchen dinette. so what I'm doing is I'm putting a piece or a little test paint to see how, I know I probably should be rolling this, but oh, what have I got over my shoulder? Anyway, just to see how this paint does. Put you down here. I know it looks really blue, but it's not. Anyway, just to see how this paint does on this metal stuff, because this is kind of a textured metal. I don't know if you can see the texture. There you go. See it? Yeah, that would be really hard to sand. So I'm going to see how the paint does on that, and I want to see how the paint does on that. And I'll give it a couple hours to dry, and then I'll come back and see what's happening. I kind of like that color. I can't think of what, I don't know. Okay, so that's that, and I'm going to clean my paintbrush off and find something to do in the meantime. Okay, hello. I'll be back. So I figured while I was waiting for the paint to dry, excuse the pun, I would grab some cleaning things and go clean the cabinets inside the trailer. So I'm going to grab my cleaning stuff and I'll meet you back out. Okay, so I'm out in the motor, or in the trailer. Yeah, I turned on the heater for a little bit because it's cold out here. But I figured I'd come out and clean out the cabinets. But I've decided I'm going to start, well here, I'm going to start back here. I've already swept, but it's got some really yucky stuff. So I'm going to use this stuff called Crud Cutter, and oh good. I'm going to use this stuff and see if I can't clean this stuff up. It's pretty nasty. This is the area where the mattress goes down, and I believe this is a queen size area. But I think what I'm going to do is see if I can't get just a double bed mattress for in here. And then that way, probably that end of it over here, I'll try and see if I can't put a little box in there to put, you know, like a place for a lantern or a lamp, a couple of books, maybe my pain meds, I don't know, bottle of water for nighttime. Because with just me, I don't need big old queen size bed, so I may put a little box back here, maybe as wide as, I don't know if you can see, there's a seam here, maybe a box that wide, and then just have the mattress be, you know, the rest of it, because I don't need anything real big. Anyway, so I am going to start cleaning. I'll try and set this camera so you can see, not that you've got any big desire to watch somebody clean, but you never know. So I'm just going to figure out how to turn this on. I don't know what it says. I'll just spray it. There we go. Spray it all the way across that metal lip. Let it sit for a second, and I will just start scrubbing away. Hopefully it will clear stuff up, because it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty gross. Let's see. Get my legs to work. With this weather, it's been pretty rough on me. It seems like when the weather turns cold or changes is when I hurt the most, and I think that's from the sciatic damage. And I was making a flower bed and decided that I wanted an edge on it. Well, the best thing I could find, of course, was a telephone pole. So I decided I'm going to move that telephone pole over there. Well, I did. I spent the next year, the whole next year, in bed, because I couldn't walk. I did some sciatic nerve damage, pinched the nerves in there, and I literally could not walk for a year and was in bed. My husband, before he passed away, would drive me back and forth to Stanford Hospital, and they did, you know, the MRIs and the injections and everything. But I don't know. Maybe it helped, maybe it didn't. I don't know. But it took me a year to get over that, and then he got sick, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I spent a whole year in bed because I was stupid and decided to move a telephone pole. Oh, not a little one. No, no, no. It was a big one. I just squatted down and gave it a push to where I thought it should be, and it pushed back real hard. Learned my lesson the hard way. Anyway, okay, I'm going to quit yakking here and get busy cleaning. Well, in my opinion, that stuff worked pretty good. It didn't take me but about, I don't know, 3 minutes to get that all cleaned off. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that stuff. I came across that. Hang on, let me get you moved here. I came across that stuff. I believe it was from Camper Van Kevin. He used it on the outside. He used it on the outside of his RV when he was cleaning it up to wax it, and I don't think, no, I didn't bring that stuff out here. He used some kind of wax, dep wax or something, on the outside of his trailer, motorhome, whatever it was. So, I picked some up thinking I might use it. So, okay, now I'm going to see. I washed some windows. They already look better. Did the inside. Much as I hate to, I need to get down there on the floor and start cleaning out all these cabinets. I'll get as much done as I can. My back and hip aren't doing real good today, but I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna start back here in the back on this cabinet, and then I'll work my way this way. Yeah. And then I'll clean the cabinets in the bathroom, and then the one under the sink. And then I've got a cabinet that goes up here where those clips are missing because we took them off so we could paint or wallpaper or whatever. And it's in the house, so I'll clean that when I get in there. Anywho, so I'm going to get busy doing that. I don't know. I thought somewhere in the back, I mean, this stuff here, I don't know, let me see if you can see it. This stuff here, I thought there was a piece of that I popped off in the back, but I can't remember. So if anybody knows if this stuff will just pop off, I mean, I don't want to do it and screw something up, because that seems to be my MO. But, oh, it does. It just pops right off. Okay, so if I paint I can just pop that stuff off and not ruin it. Not, you know, cover it with paint. Okay, so that's good to know. Thanks for your help on that one. Anyway, alright, I'm going to get me some hot water. I guess it would help if I turn on the hot water heater. So I'm going to get some hot water going and start cleaning cupboards out. The paint that I put on about 2 hours ago, I am not real thrilled with it. I don't know if you can see it or not. It almost looks blue, like a seafoam blue. I guess what I should do is bring the curtains back out. It looks pretty dark in that picture, but it may come up different, you know, on screen. But from right here, it looks pretty blue. And I don't mean pretty blue as in, oh, that's pretty. I mean, whoa, that's blue. So I don't know if I'm going to, I don't know. I may just paint everything white and maybe just use that as trim. You know, like along that thing there. And then there's more trim right there. Just trim everything out in the darker color and paint everything else white. I'm thinking that's probably what I'll do because I'm not wild about that color. Okay, well, I'm going to get busy. No real reason for you to have to watch all this, and it'll just make the video really too long. So I'm just going to get started on that cabinet. Right back there. And I will turn you back on when I get done. Or when I get to a stopping point. Okay, I'll be back. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take a little break, but I want to show you what little tiny bit of progress I did make. Let me turn you around here. Okay, I have done from the edge of this door right here all the way across the floor trim, the inside of this cabinet, the 3 drawers, and this cabinet, and the floor is clean all the way up to where this bottle is. I'll tell you what, it is dirty. I don't know if you can see the difference. Like, this floor is clean, and this floor from here back is dirty. What a mess. Anyway, that's the trouble with dark colored floors. You can never tell. Kind of like carpet, you can never really tell how dirty they are. So, hot and sweaty. I am going to go in and make me a glass iced tea, rest a little bit, and then I'll come out and finish the other cabinets and the rest of the floor. And yeah, I'm doing it all by hand. I have got, you know, a floor cleaner machine, but this is so dirty. Well, here, I'll show you. This is so dirty, like in these cracks. Maybe you can't see it. It's really bad. So I'm using a little scrubby brush and that, yeah, it's pretty gross. Oh, what's it called? The cred cutter. Yeah, so I'm using, where's my little brush? I'm using this little brush and the cred cutter and these rags to clean up the mess. Yucky floors. Anyway, so I'm standing here, oh hi, looking at this paint job again, and I guess it, here I'll show you, I don't know. I guess it just depends on how the light's hitting it, because there's one patch right here, and then here's the other one down here. And like I said, I think it's just how the light hits it, because this one up here looks like a pale shade of seafoam green. And this one down here looks a little darker, but it's the exact same paint. So, still not too sure what I'm going to do paint-wise. But like I said, my wallpaper will be in Thursday. And the plan with the wallpaper was to put it on all this stuff. But I'm not sure if the wallpaper is going to stick to it, because like I said earlier, this is like drawer liner stuff. Sticky on one side. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if the wallpaper's going to stick to it, so I may just sand it down and paint it. Anywho, okay, I'm going to go in and get me some iced tea, take a little break, and then I'll be back.